Well, it's been, 14 years? 14 or 15 years since I've been shot. Like, I almost died. Here's my trachea for proof. I'm just so mad, man. I'm so mad. But I'm also happy. I'm just full of mixed emotions, I guess. I don't know. I just got denied food stamps. I don't know why. They said I didn't provide enough information, which I wish I had the papers, but I did a phone interview. I gave them all the information I possibly could, unless I needed to tell them how many freaking hairs on my head I have. I don't know. I've just been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I'm very blessed to be alive. But life is also stress, man. Life is stress. It's stressful, especially if you're a father and you're trying to make it in this hard world. Because I just want to make my son happy at the end of the day. That's it. Well, his mom too, of course. But what can he do? I'm hoping that this job falls through. I forget what it's called. It's like a Tractor Supply, but it's not Tractor Supply. I hope that job really works, man. Or I work out with the job or whatever, however it corresponds. I've been really struggling, and that takes a lot to say that because no man is going to admit that so easily. I feel broken. I've been crying. I've been emotional. Just been thinking. And judge me if you want. I don't care. Like I said, I have mixed emotions. I'm happy to be alive. Just I wish life was a little easier, but so does who doesn't, right? Who doesn't want life to be easier? It's crazy to think. It's crazy to think. You start out as a baby, and you work through your life, and you get to a certain point, and you start realizing, like this is actually important. This ain't no joke. And I guess growing up, I used to smoke weed or whatever, and if I could tell my younger self something, it would be that save the weed for when you get older. I mean, I don't know. Save the weed for when you get older if you're gonna do something. Because in my opinion, weed is safer than alcohol. But that's just my opinion. Who am I? This society kind of makes you feel like you don't matter, but you do. I know I do. I know God ain't done with me yet. Because as soon as I survived being shot, a year, no, 4 years later, I ended up having my little boy. And honestly, he really switched my life around. He made me think differently. Like I lived for that child. I wish I could get him a brother or sister, but it is what it is. He'll find his brother or sister one day. Anyways, I'm getting off track. It's crazy how time flies by. Time really flies by quicker than you can ever imagine. And it's crazy, man. Life is just crazy in general. Because sometimes, you want to think your parents are good for you, which in most cases, depends on the individual, but it depends on the circumstance, I guess. I don't know. I've just been through a lot in my life. I've been through foster care. I've had stuff happen to me that I'm not going to mention because it's just so personal. I'm not good making videos like this. So I'm sorry if you guys are like, what the hell is he doing? I'm just rambling. I'm fed up. I don't know what else to do. I really don't know what else to do. I'll tell you what, though. You got to count your blessings. And today, I got two pieces of pie. Two pieces of pie. Pecan pie. That really made my day. I just want to say thank you, whoever did that, man. Thank you so much. I just want to say, don't let people influence you guys as hard as or as easy as it can be. Because I, I don't want to blame other people for you got to own up to your own mistakes. You got to be a man. You got to be accountable. Which, I try to, my name is Earl. Well, you know, I'm trying to do that. I've been trying to do that. And that's what, just at the end of the day, that's what God really wants you to do is just do the right thing. I know people don't want to hear that, but that's really the truth. Because if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for God. And that's the truth. I'm not, I'm not a no paid minister or nothing like that. Because I know people get, people run with it, you know. But God is real, and it's really a shame that people try to exploit him, exploit. So I'm just counting my blessings at this point, you know. I really need to find a new place to live because our house is so dirty. I don't even care. It is so freaking dirty. It is hard to breathe. And some of you guys are gonna be like, well, why don't you just clean it up? Because it's an endless abyss. It's endless. It's truly endless. I think my house is actually haunted. Real deal. I think it's actually haunted. Oh God. But life is like tribulation, or not tribulation, testament. It's like a test. Basically, you will be tested for sure, and you'll you'll know at the end of the day. You'll be like, "Whoa, what was that? Was that a life lesson? What the heck?" It's pretty hard to explain. I don't know. You'll know though. There's someone next door, and he's just rambling. Well, not rambling, but he got his music on. I'm in the middle of the woods. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm in the middle of the woods. guess I'm making this video because just pray for me if you can. Pray for me and my family. The Lord knows that we definitely need it. I'm the oldest out of 4 kids. I'm the oldest. And I'm not ashamed to say it. My little brothers, my little sister, they're doing better than me. And they work for it. They deserve it. I'm proud of them. They actually influenced me to want to do better. I'm just waiting for my job to say cut my hair and shave my beard, whatever. Like, I'll accept it. I just need a paycheck, man. I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to be trained if you want it done the right way. I'll learn it. Whatever. I'm just so getting old, and I don't want my future to be so bad. In my head, I thought I was already dead because at 16 and getting shot, you're like, oh, I'm fucking dead. Like, am I even going to make it? Like, you have all these doubts in your head, man. Maybe I'm crazy because I don't really talk. Like, I've been bottling this up for so long because I don't really have no one to talk to. My grandma passed away. She was my best friend, man. I miss her with all my heart, and I hope to see her one day. But she was my best friend, and I would always talk to her. And now that she's gone, I don't really have no one to talk to. But you guys, of course. But, it's just really hard sometimes. And whenever I see someone making it, it's like, man, respect, dude. Respect. Like, how do you do that? I mean, you must have started out 10 years old putting in hard work. Honestly, I wish I did. I wish I never was, because I was lazy for sure. I wish I had parents that was more strict. That's crazy to say. Mosquito. Sorry. But strict, I mean, I can see why now, growing up. I could definitely see why. It's good to be strict on your kids. And have respect, man. Not just, discipline them. You gotta tell them why or whatever. You can't just, they're not robots. They're human beings. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting off track. Just, be good to your family and friends and try to make the world a better place because at the end of the day, we live at the same rock. No matter where you're at in the world, we live in the same world. And why not make it better? Why not? I mean, yeah, there's bad apples. And God will have to judge those bad apples. Some people feel like they have to be their own God in a way. Like they have to. I mean, in a sense, I guess. Like God moves through us in a way. But you gotta look out for the devil because it might sound religious or might righteous or whatever, but it might not be. You gotta really pay attention to what what God's trying to show you. Because the devil comes in all different shapes and sizes and forms. I guess I just want to thank God, really, for opening my eyes and showing me what path I need to take. Well, I guess that's about enough rumbling for me. Mosquitoes are about to come out, so peace out, you guys. Hope y'all have a good day, and God bless.